Man, I'm pretty mad. I just got done recording about 6 minutes worth of narration for this life story, but I lost it all. But now I won't be at a loss for words for what kind of life story I'm going to make. So today I'm going to be telling the story of how I almost died in the middle of the ocean. So, this happened from when I was about 3 to 4.5 years old. Something like that. By the way, I have Mindplex Domination background in the background of this video. I kind of screwed up the recording so you can't see my little hotbar, but it doesn't really matter. Now so you don't only have to listen to audio, but this happened. Me and my dad were watching a movie up in his bunk, because here's how it works. You walk into the thing, the galley, and there's a door, and in that, on the bottom bunk is my mom's, on the top is my dad's. Me and my dad were watching a movie on a DVD player, so obsolete now, but that's what we had back then. And we also had a VCR. Yeah, I know, I would watch Monsters Incorporated all day. Finding Nemo, all those great movies that came out way back when. Disney movies suck now. Most of them, anyway. I heard the new Star Wars is pretty good. But pretty much, that light for that stateroom had gotten broken. And there was a glass shard right there. My mom had warned me to be careful, and I had been really careful. But since I was a little 3-year-old, I kind of forgot about it after a while. And I went to jump up there to get my DVD player so I can watch a movie. And pretty much I jumped, and that glass cut my head right through the middle. And I had a white t-shirt on, and I screamed. And when I saw blood, I was like, oh no. But I did not know how bad it was. Like, I went out there, and my mom came down immediately from the wheelhouse, where my dad runs a boat. Because we fished during the summer, my house lad, so that's why we're out on a boat in the middle of the ocean. If you probably figured that out by now. But pretty much my mom comes down from where my dad's running the boat, and I turn around and I say, Mom, how bad is it? And in her words, she says it looks like something straight out of a horror movie. But I do remember taking off that t-shirt after this whole ordeal was over, and just seeing how much blood there was. But let me just get back to the story. So pretty much, we're about an hour away from the nearest village with like 100 to 200 people. So you ain't expecting much of a medical clinic from them. And so we get there after I have a lot of hair, might I also add, and they decided to shave my head to try to get a better assessment of the injury, and they shaved the top part of my head, and like I had this long curly hair and just a bald spot in the middle. It was so ugly. And my mom took a picture, of course, while the deckhands were operating on me. And pretty much we get there in this village, we tie up, and my brother is carrying me in his arms. And he hops over, and he's like, there's a pretty big hill here, like right by the harbor that we need to go, so I'm gonna start going. And that's what he did. He took me, and he ran up this hill, and everyone started following. Everyone just started bolting. And we get up to this little house. We're asking people along the way, like, hey, where's the nearest clinic? Where's the nearest clinic? Where's the nearest clinic? And they all kept pointing. They all talked really weird. Like, they had kind of like a native voice. It was mainly a native village. The natives were the majority there. But pretty much we get there, and it's not like a welcome to the village clinic. It's a house. And there's a little sign on the front that says clinic. And we ring the doorbell. Okay, we ring the doorbell, and this lady comes out who's cooking dinner for her family. And he's like, "Can I help you?" And we show her the wound, and he's like, "Oh, that's bad. Yep, that's bad." And they take me in there, and this is the most makeshift clinic I have ever seen. I remember it really well. And like her kids went back there and were checking out what she was doing. It got ridiculous, but we got the stitches, and then she said afterwards, you could have just used his hair to sew his head, or used a fishing string to tie it. Then all the deckhands just felt like jerks because I had to shave the top of my head for no reason. But yeah, it's pretty much the story of how I almost died in the middle of the ocean. Not many people can tell that story, but hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like would be much appreciated. And if you want more life stories, leave a like.